the most important part of the body for handstanding is the whole body. But a very important chunk segment of the body for handstanding is the hip flexors. In particular, the psoas. Why? Because it connects to the lumbar spine and the femur. The femur is the giant upper leg bone. The lumbar spine is our hypermobile low back. But these two connect and control the pelvis, this giant thing in between, and control the low spine so we're not teeter-tottering upside down or banana backing it. So the psoas is an incredibly important part of the body for handstanding to go along with the whole body. So what I want to do today is help bring you awareness to your psoas so you can take that awareness into your handstand. But first, do you know what the hardest working muscle in a handstand is? Because they've hooked people up, acrobats, gymnasts, and they've done this more than once in studies to find out that it is the flexors of the forearm. That's right, controlling these digits under here, micromanaging our balance and our movements of the whole body upside down. That's just a side note. Let's get back to the psoas. But first, we must establish connection. So remember, one of the cool things about the psoas is it connects to the lumbar spine. That's our super mobile low spine. We really got to stabilize and protect it because it's so wobbly. And you know that teeter-tottering and banana back that we get in handstands, not to mention low back pain, ouch. So we really need to have a strong but long psoas. It connects to the low spine, the lumbar spine, and then all the way to the biggest bone of the body, the femur, that plugs into the hip socket. Okay? So that means that everything that happens in the pelvis, the psoas is part of it. Establish connection. So imagine that, and remember, we've got one here and we got one here. Both sides balance. And come down into a low lunge. Maybe on that grounded knee side, you put your hands to those locations. And as you shift the hips forward, you imagine that muscle lengthening and stretching. And as you shift the hips back, you imagine the contraction of the psoas that pulls it back. And as you shift forward, the lengthening, the stretching. And as you shift back, contract the psoas to shift the hips back. And of course, we balance it out both sides. Wouldn't have it any other way. Shift forward, lengthen, stretch. Shift back, contraction, nice and strong. Shift forward, lengthen, stretch. Shift back, contraction, nice and strong. Next, we're going to bring it into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we whoop, and we drop down into our triangle. Now here, I really want you to think about co-contraction, front and back, a sandwich compression that meets in the middle. One does not overpower the other. They meet in the middle to secure the contents within. And in this case, I'm talking about, obviously, the psoas. Co-contracting with the glutes to secure the contents within, which happen to be the pelvis and the low spine. So think about that while you're in Trikonasana, while you're in triangle pose. Make that mental connection to the location and the activation and the lengthening. Try to feel the muscle doing those jobs so we can imprint it into our mind and activate it upside down time. Now, of course, we need to balance it out. So make that connection on the other side as well. Mind to body, co-contraction, psoas, 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 and so forth. And then do come forward and find your way into pyramid pose. Now, if I was holding a broomstick and I went, and it made that sound effect, of course, because it's always helpful, then it would pull back my hip points evenly. And the psoas, right, would be contracting a little longer on one side than the other. It's okay. Contracting with power to shift the hips back, right? Just like our low lunge. Contract with power to shift the hips back evenly. I want you to keep a neutral spine, a straight back. You can bring your hands down to the floor for a second, make this awareness. Map it, and then bring your arms straight out in front so they're mapping that straight line of the torso. And really the axial skeleton, neck, head, everything's going straight line, along with these upper extremities. Okay, let's check it out on the other side. We really need to map. This is really important to map this one. Has everything to do with the drill we're about to experience. So pull those hips back evenly and contract the psoas. To do so, okay, find that nice neutral axial skeleton. Sandwich compression. And then bring those arms up and alongside the ears. Awesome. Pyramid pose with a flat back, right? And arms forward. Come on out. Here's the drill. I want you to take pyramid pose with a flat back and arms forward, upside down. Whatever do you mean? I'll show you the wall and I'll show you freestanding. This is pyramid pose, upside down. And for the sake of balance, this is also pyramid pose, upside down. And when you take that freestanding, how you get into that position, you do it with the broomstick. Okay? You do it with the broomstick. And of course, for the sake of balance. And where's the control coming from? The psoas! So as it were, that's my drill for you today.